Welcome to Busy Gardening with Mrs. Busybody. Hey everybody, my name is Lovey. I'm a new gardener here in Zone 8B, South Carolina, starting our journey to growing our own homegrown fruits, nuts, and vegetables. I hope that you join me on my journey as I start building our garden from the very start and enjoy what you see. I ask that you take time and give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment from time to time and subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my journey. Good morning, family. I am out here on this Friday to put mulch on top of my grapes and plum tree. That was something I forgot to do the other day, so it's been on my mind all morning, and I am just so annoyed with my puppies today, but it's my fault once again. I left my bag of blood meal and bone meal out. Look, here go the little cup. I might as well grab it. Look at all the little pieces of plastic on the ground. So the rest goes without saying. It obviously the ground ain't as hard as I thought it was. So as soon as I can, that is the next project, the very next project, before I contribute anything financially to the garden. Look at the top of my frost protector. All in my onions. Here go evidence right here. A piece of onion, another onion. I'm not going to be investing all of my money and my time for these two to be destroying stuff. So that's my rant for today. And I'm not going to allow them to ruin my mood on my off day. I was going to take the covers off of people today, but I done changed my mind. The only thing I may do is remove the cover off of this bed, because I do intend on dropping some peas over here along the back of the gate, the bed, sorry. A few peas, because I want them to be able to use this lattice as a trellis. And so, yes, this one, see, look, I had a couple of carrots right here. Oh, my goodness. And waving at the neighbors. It's a southerly thing to do, even though I'm a Jersey girl. I have adapted some southern traits, and saying hello to everyone is a trait of the southern folk. The hospitality. Because where I'm from in New Jersey, yeah, you don't want to be looking at people too long, too hard. And speaking to folks you don't know. Because they be on some other time up north. So yeah, I am going to take the cover off of this bed, which has surely been affected by them. I see it. They've been trampling over here. Yeah, look. I'm trying to get that tree. Okay. Spend my money for them. Look. Oh, my God. That still got the root on it. So I'm going to put it back down in the soil where it's done been dug out from. And hope that it lives. Look at it. Poor thing. It got a nice root. So I'm going to put it back down and cover the root back up and hope that it survives the trauma. So here, if you can already see, there is a seed that is ready, that is already out of the pod. And so what I'm going to do now is put this near the soil so that the seed has a chance, instead of it being all on top of the dirt. Yep, and I think it done already dropped. However, there are more seeds in here more seeds. Let the camera focus. Yep, see that pansy seeds are ready to come out the pod. And so I'm just going to drop this, shake them up, roll them around. There you go, I see you. Make sure that the seeds get to some soil so that we have more pansies blooming in the spring. Yep, if the dogs don't get to it first. You see this pod? It's ready. If the other one's ready, this one's ready. And where you at? If the other one's ready, this one's ready too. And it's starting to split open. So what I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna move the mulch to get to the soil. Okay. And then I'm going to squeeze that pod. He popped all the way out. So, here it goes. Come on, pod, behave. Get in my hand. Here we go. And I'm trying to crack it open. Here we go. Here we go. There's a seed. And I'm just going to make sure it gets to the soil. The other seeds don't look. There's a couple more in there that are ready. So we're just going to make sure that they make it to the soil. Right? Make sure they make it to the soil and have a chance at life. Move the mulch. And St. Pansy seeds are down. And that was the last pansy that I saw that had pods with seeds that needed to be tended to. Well, no, it's not, because these are still my final pansies. So let me check them and see if I missed the pod part of these pansies. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is, with all kinds of Mother Nature stuff on it to help it break down. And I don't want to open it because I don't want it to have any green seeds. You want them seeds to be like that color that we saw, but I'm going to make sure that these seeds have some soil to get to when they finally drop. So I'm gonna move this mulch. And that pod done already fell off. And this one, as y'all can see, has already dropped the seeds as well. So I'm moving the mulch to help the seeds have some place to fall. Also, I finished building my trellis yesterday, and I have the video clips of this. I will be having to get a much larger net, but I will be placing a net on top of it to fill in the spaces to help the vegetables climb. And I believe this is going to work perfect. Once the soil is dropped in, I will be putting some cardboard in the bottom here. I have plenty of cardboard, so I think I have enough to fill in the bottom of that. I don't have to use my contractor paper, but I probably will need my contractor paper for this bed here. And I will be recording that video and posting that one to my homesteading page. It's partial gardening, but it's also a homesteading project. So I will be sharing that video on my Busy Homesteading with Mrs. Busybody page. So if you'll like to see me finishing off the projects of building my raised bed, come on over to the Busy Homesteading with Mrs. Busybody page. subscribe so you can get notifications of when I'm posting content over there. And don't forget, leave me a like and a comment from time to time. I'm here to get some mulch for my tree, my plum tree, and my grapes. So I'm gonna get some from the compost bin, and look it, they digging. They digging. They are some diggers. I hope they don't be trying to. Okay. So we're just gonna scoop some of this mulch into my wagon. I don't think that's the shovel, that's the rake. So I might just rake it and clean it up later because I only got one hand. So now I'm just gonna grab some mulch and put it around the grapes. So they can have some insulation and some moisture retention in their pot. I meant to do this the first day, but better late than never. And now just to throw some in with my plum tree. And there they have. Oh, one little more space back there. Everybody's snug as a bug in a rug. I don't know where that came from, but that's what I do. Oh, get you off of here. Okay? So now everybody's snug as a bug in a rug. Anywho, stop being silly. That's my day in the garden. All I had to do for the moment. In the next clip, I will be out planting some peas over in my raised bed number 4 over there with the lattice panel. Until the next time, I'm gonna plant you now and dig you later. See y'all in the next clip. Good afternoon, family. Here I am at the big store on my off day, coming to spend my $25 gift card that I won on my job. So I am here to see if they have the corner blocks that I use to build my raised beds. If not, then we'll be spending it on something else. See you inside. Well, look what I stumbled upon in the Home Depot. They have their grapes, pomegranates, fruit trees out. Oh, for $10.98. Grapes and raspberries and kiwi and pomegranate for $10.98. We have some more raspberries and some blueberries, all for $10.98, which is awesome. I'm debating, should I grab something? I got me some grapevines. These are some nice looking cuttings. Yes, they are. Well, I'm going to deal with the ones that I got. And we'll decide. And then they have some berries, some strawberries down there for $10.98 as well. Alrighty, we'll be right back. I found them at Home Depot. My corner blocks, which they are called a planter wall block, for $3.87, which I think is slightly cheaper than Lowe's, and I'm glad that I found them. And I'm just pricing some other ideas for my medicinal herb bed. And I'm about to go around here to price this fencing material, because I need 100-foot long at least to keep these little rugrats at bay. And so trying to see a price on the 100-foot. $87.33, 97 cents for the 100-foot gauge, 14 gauge. That's a 3 feet high. That's high enough. And that's the 14 gauge. Okay. I don't see any of the ones up top that are 100 feet. Those are all 50 feet long. And look over here at the hardware cloth. That's what it's been called. Hardware cloth. And that's even more expensive. We will not be paying that amount of money for those T-posts. Oh, they're not bad. $6 and $5. Not too bad. Well, this is 14 gauge wire that I will be coming to purchase ASAP. But not today. Find my cart and head to the register. I got what I came to get, which are the 4 planter wall blocks, because that's what they call the planter wall blocks. And I'll be back in the next video when I am putting together my 2x2 by 12 inch high raised garden bed. When you stack 2 of these on top of each other, they are 1 foot high. And that's the perfect height for the raised bed. Catch y'all in the next clip. Good afternoon, family. It's me, Mrs. Busybody, out here about to build my final raised bed. I have 4 more pieces of wood, and I'm going to use every last piece. And then I will be transitioning over back to the metal raised beds from here on. All right. Well, come along with me while I get these raised beds built. First thing I'm going to do is go and get my wood from out of the barn. These are the last of the 2 foot boards that I have. And so we gonna build a raised bed by stacking 2 of these planter wall blocks on top of each other and then putting the end on. Just want to make sure that it is straight. Okay, that's one side. Here comes the other side. I have to move these back just a little bit. That's the other side. This wall here. Alright. And then the last one should slide down in without a problem at all. And this last box is going to be for, one of these is slightly taut, and I think it's this one, not straight. There you go. Yep, just that simple. A 4-corner raised bed for my peppers, and surrounded with some companion plants, basil particularly, because they survived with basil as their companion plant. And so this box is for Pino. Nice big box. And I'm going to get some contractor paper and line the bottom of it. Kind of kill off any weeds that may try to grow up in there. And the next project is over here. I'm going to be dropping some peas. So I'll be right back. I'm still so annoyed to see some of my carrots missing by my puppies, and my broccolis have been tampered with. Well, we're gonna move on from that, okay? We ain't gonna dwell in the negative or none of that. So where I'm gonna plant these peas, right up here alongside the trellis. Look, here go another cabbage they done got to, and ugh, I'm so annoyed. Anywho, and these are to be planted 1 inch deep and spaced at least 2 inches apart. So we're gonna drop 2 peas in each hole just to ensure germination. And then I'm gonna drop them and cover them right on back up. And again, I am leaving any place that I put seeds, leaving the mulch to the side, so I'll know that's a spot where I've dropped some kind of seed. And oh, I just saw a worm. Now where did that worm come from? We got earthworms down in here, people. Let me see if I can find them. Where did you go? Where did you just go, wormy? You done took off and done went deep that quick. Anywho, that's good to know. We have worms down in here. An earthworm. I'm gonna drop 2 peas down in here and cover them back on up. Earthworms, that's what's up. I guess I'll put one right over in here. So I'm seeing like all of my greens. And about 1 inch deep. And I'm gonna drop 2 peas. 1, 2. So we have 1, 2, 3. They are definitely at least 2 inches apart, and I want them growing up there. And I don't want anything behind my collard tree because I want it to be able to get the light coming through the lattice panel. So we're gonna leave them 3 peas there. And we're gonna move on down a little bit more. Drop some beer. And right in here. Right on the other side of the broccoli that's been manhandled or dog handled. It's all good. Dropping 2. I'm covering it up. Move back here. Dropping 2. I'm covering them up. Take this mulch out of there. And hopefully my 6 spots turn into 12 plants. I'm gonna move this one over. I'll try to fit 2 more along this trellis. 2. Good. And 1 more right in here. I have another type of pea, the little marble pea, but I'm gonna plant them someplace else because I believe those are a bush and not a vine. These are a vine, so they need a trellis. The other peas are a bush, so they don't really need a trellis. So now that I have my peas planted in, I'm gonna grab some rainwater and water them in. Be right back. I left my watering can on the porch. Go on in there. And just so happens we got a lot of water right here that I am going to use. Ain't got too far to go. These are looking a little dry, so we're gonna get the carrots. We're gonna give everybody a little bit of water over here. Only because they've been through some trauma today. And I make sure that I water in my pansy seeds that I dropped earlier. We are definitely making sure to water in the seeds good. And I think I'll get a little bit more and water everybody else. I don't know when the last time everybody got some water. Oh, they got rained on a few days ago. So it should still be good. I'm not really ready to water everybody. All right, everybody's watered in. There we have it. Everybody is watered in. Well, family, until the next time, I will plant you now and dig you later. Bye.